Hey, this guy. So,
Hey.
in the last month, I've said some things about
Yeah.
you
Some
on
some bad things.
on YouTube that I probably shouldn't have said. But
Hmm.
before I went and said something else rash, I wanted to call you and have a conversation about it. In
Okay. All right. All right.
I'd like to start on Facecam. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sure. That works.
All right, cool. Hey, so before we actually get into anything here, I want to make sure that you have a lot of time for this because I want to make sure that we fully get everything fleshed out and, ironed out and everything.
Yeah. That sounds good. I've got time tonight. I'll be on all night, so that's good.
All right, cool. Thanks. So I want to try to make this sound like a video, like an interview style thing. That sounds good to you, I assume.
What? No. No, I'd really rather not.
Oh, good, great. I got my questions over here. I'll just give you a little intro, and then we'll get into it. That's perfect. Let's go. Hello and welcome to an interview with YaboiSkyy, aka YaTrapSkyy, aka Sky, aka Skylar, aka Mikhail, aka Skylar Mikhail, aka Skylar Mikhail, aka SkyMaxDude123, aka Lego Guy Sky, aka YaboiSkyy, aka Lego Dude Sky. You know his name. Moving on. Sky is the owner of an infamous Miners Haven YouTube channel that is currently on life support, and I managed to snag him for an interview. Sky, how's the COVID situation treating you?
Honestly, it's been going pretty good for me personally. Like, obviously, on a global level, awful, terrible, fucked up, terrible, awful garbage. On a personal level, it's been going pretty well for me.
That's
I've been-
terrible to
I've
hear.
been
That's just terrible to hear. Let me get my questions. So let me just take one look here to make sure I get everything right. Why?
That's actually kind of an interesting question that you started with. I can elaborate on that actually a little bit. So back when I was doing YouTube 2 years ago, I got to a point where I started trying to push out content when I wasn't really feeling like it. I tried to push out way too much, burnt myself out, and then I disappeared for 2 years. I came back, and one of my biggest fears being back on YouTube now is doing that same thing. I really don't want to repeat that same mistake. I don't want to burn myself out. I'd rather take a week or two or a couple weeks or a month or whatever away and not make videos while I'm not motivated than try and force content out and not enjoy myself and eventually burn myself out. So I'd rather just like take my time with things, not push myself too far.
Hold on. What the fuck are you talking about? This has
What?
nothing to do with the question that I asked at all.
What do you mean?
This is
I'm literally
completely
answering exactly what you said.
This is completely irrelevant to the question that I just asked you. Jesus Christ, dude.
What are you talking about?
Fucking trog, dude. Oh my god.
Okay, if you're gonna just call me a fucking trog on your interview right here?
Listen, you keep your mouth shut. Sorry about that last part. I got a little bit heated, you know. You know how it is on YouTube. Gotta keep monetization. So for my second question, why is your pinky like that?
I fucking broke it. What do you mean? I fucking broke my pinky.
I mean, it sounds like bullshit to me, but you know,
What's
if
bullshit about a broken pinky? I can show you the medical records. What more do you want from me?
Listen, I don't need to see any records. I just kind of think that's bullshit. All right.
What the fuck does that mean? Fucking,
even worry
you're
about
calling me a trog? Look at what you're doing here. Look at what you're saying. I don't need to see the records. I don't need to see any proof. I think it's bullshit. You're sounding like a conspiracy.
Apologies for the jump cut again. It's hard to keep vermin like Sky under control when I'm trying to have a calm and collected interview, and he just keeps heating things up, you know. And speaking of things getting heated, man, it's fucking hot. You mind if I take my jacket off?
Yeah, it's hot over here too. I think I'm gonna do the same.
Alright, cool.
Honestly. Ugh. God, I feel so much better like this. Jesus Christ.
now that we've chilled out a little bit, what's your opinion on climate change?
Climate change. That's an interesting question. I'm honestly not really sure where to start on that one. I don't know. Maybe the fact that it's fucking fake. All the sheeple in America having the wool pulled over their eyes by the stupid libtard media and the fake news corporations spreading propaganda about how the climate's changing and everything's getting hotter, everything's getting bad and ruined.
You know what? Okay. Now, I would like your opinion on the rising sea levels in the world right now.
You know, that question actually kind of takes me back to what I would consider one of my darkest moments in life. I remember I was just sitting there, watching a Coca-Cola ad, and I remember seeing this cute little polar bear. And now he's dead. He's gone. Because of the rising sea levels. And you know what? That type of thing can really change a man. Can really, really change how you see things in the world. Knowing that polar bear's blood is on my hands.
Oh my god. I do have to move on to the next question though. So
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
what I've got next here is what are your opinions on Wabeza or Wub? Like how do you feel about it?
Well,
Yeah.
I hate him.
Oh,
I hate him.
Same. He's
Thank God.
So
Oh,
terrible.
I'm so glad we. Yes, he's awful, dude. I fucking hate that kid.
Bro,
Have you seen this fucking kid's teeth?
His gums.
Yes, they're. Oh my.
Dude,
fuck.
his gums look like a tidal wave. They look like a tsunami coming through his face. It's
Dude, holy
so
shit, they do.
Bad.
Oh my God.
God, I can't speak to him. Like, I'm so happy I don't have to face cam him. Like, if I knew him in person,
I wouldn't be friends with him.
There's-
I can barely stand to look at him.
I don't know.
Whenever he talks, I can almost hear his gums.
I can hear his gums coming through his face.
They
insane.
are the worst. And his fucking hair.
His hair.
What is his hair?
Like, what is he going for with his hair? What is he going for?
I don't know. It astonishes me that he can have hair just that awful. It doesn't you look at Wub as a person, and the only thing that I can think is how does this human exist?
Who did this? Like, when I think about me and him being the same thing,
It just fills my body with disgust.
I want to throw up at the mere thought of me and him being the same thing.
He's vile. All right, well, that was honestly a pretty fun interview. But before we wrap things up here, I've got a question for you.
Oh, really? What you got?
What is your highest round in Call of Duty Zombies?